Alright, now we're going to be talking about this object.
Okay.
Y'all can see this?
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, at first I really thought that this was a real diamond or a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
But then I threw it up in the air.
Okay.
I threw it up in the air.
Mm-hmm. Come on down. I can't. You're not in the
I
film.
threw it up in the air and I didn't catch it and it didn't break.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and I was outside.
Right.
Then I picked it up again and I really like touched it, like focused on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized it's not real.
Right.
I was sad.
Oh.
But the person who's holding the camera right now, she said
Who's holding the camera right now?
my famous Mama Penny.
Oh, famous.
You are famous. You got to meet a famous person.
Who? What famous person I met?
You were on TV. Don't you remember?
Yeah, but that doesn't make me famous.
It didn't?
No.
Oh. Okay, but
Okay. Go ahead. So, anyway.
the person holding the camera right now
Mm-hmm.
owns real crystals.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Her name is Penelope Giles. I shouldn't say that, but I'm not gonna say that. Penelope. I was gonna tell the number, the Ashford. Like, can I order some emeralds, please? I mean, some, yeah, crystals. Can I order some, please?
So
Thank you very much.
I said that next Tuesday when I come, I will bring you one, right?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about crystals, and you know, it was something when we were talking about your light, the light that you see, and the colors that you see when you close your eyes, and how the more you do that, the more you're gonna wake up your pineal gland, right? And your pineal gland lets in all of this information, all of these questions that you have about, you know, where people are after they die, and, you know, what is the world. And remember what you were asking me when the stuff you were talking about? You were like, so, you know, what if you come back as a fish, or what if, you know, and then, but I think you started to put it all together in your head really quickly, and you said, you know, probably not. Probably you just come back as another human.
Another person.
Right.
And speaking of pie glands or whatever it's called.
Pineal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pineal.
This might be what it looks like right here.
Let me see.
It might be what it looks like.
What is that?
I don't know.
Pull that back, because it's too close.
That might be what it looks like.
No, actually it looks like a pea. You know, like a little green pea.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not supposed to be that small. They say that it's supposed to be the size of a golf ball. Now, have you seen a golf ball before?
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine in the center, if you put your head, your finger in the top where you feel like it's the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
The part that's pointing up to the sky, right? Mm-hmm. And then you take your other finger and you put it in the middle in between your eyes. Keep that one finger up the top and put the other finger, bring it down and put the other finger right there. Right. Now hold your head up straight and close your eyes. All right? Right in the center is where your pineal gland is. Okay? And it's the size of a pea. But when it's activated, when you activate it, it's actually going to grow, and you'll be able to access a lot of information. People will just think you're just like really, 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 really super, super smart. But actually, everybody can do it if you learn how to do it.
What Mooster what is Mooster so smart because he did that?
He might be. That's why he can play the piano and do the stuff that he does without taking lessons. He just pulls it right out of the universe into his mind and out of his hands, and he does it, right?
Mm-hmm. So anyway.
So let's talk about the other stuff that we were talking about when I asked you about where you live at now.
Okay.
Because you remember the house that you were in before you came here?
Yes.
Right? And
about 2013 or 12.
Right. And when you were living in that house, how did you feel? How did you feel when you were living in that house?
I felt happy. I liked that house. But then we moved here, I wasn't so happy. That other house was better than this. But we had to move because we didn't buy the house. We rented the house.
Right.
We had to leave.
Right.
And I did not like that at all.
Yeah, they didn't like that feeling. Well, how do you feel about that? Does that make you, how does that make you, I mean, I understand you didn't like it, right? But can you describe more about how it made you feel inside?
When I had to move?
Yes.
Let me see. Felt like, I kind of felt happy, too, because there was stuff in the house that was like, there was like stuff leaking from the walls. But we had that fixed, but then it started again. And once we tried to have it fixed, and my mom was like, you know what? Let's move. But we had to anyway. We had to move tomorrow anyway. It was funny. She said that, but then she realized that she had to move tomorrow because it was a rental.
Right.
It was
So
funny.
what about the neighborhood up there? How did you feel in that neighborhood up there? What was it like? What was it like?
It was good. We had a backyard like that we could play in, and we had a swimming pool. It wasn't so big though.
Right.
But it was like really, really hot. Usually we go to Rita's water ice, but now when we bought the pool, we just started getting in the pool.
Right.
Without going to Rita's.
Right. What about the streets? Is it trash? How is it?
You know what trash is to me?
What?
It's, you know, like that people got jobs like when you like get like a really pointy thing and put it down and put it in a bag.
Right.
That's not what it is to me. It's not just trash to me.
What is it?
Some people drop like a lot of cool things, like something that looks like gold or something. I don't think trash is just like a piece of garbage. Like, let's say,
Like a McDonald's cup or something?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or something like this. Like this.
Right.
It's not trash to me.
That's
You
not
know
trash.
what I think it is? I
What
think
is
it's life.
You think it's life?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I just wanted to say something like that.
Well, but that is true, honey. And so let's talk about that. Because it is life. Because guess what? Because here's the thing. Everything that we see, everything that is made, everything that we can touch, every piece of clothing you have, every lotion, every dishwashing liquid, everything, every console has all these little parts, but everything that we have made, human beings, comes from something natural.
Like
It starts from, the trees or oil, the crude oil. Did you learn about crude oil? Water. Yes.
I learned about that.
Yeah. And plant life is what everything is made from. That console right there, that wooden console, that was once a tree. Right? This right here was once oil that was oozing and you know, like water, but really, really thick.
But then,
But man, with technology, found more and more ways to make
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
Right. So that thing, that tree that it was made from, that was life, that was energy. It's still the same energy. It's just, it's in a different form.
and that makes me.
It's still the tree.
And that makes me think.
Yeah, that's still the
If
oil.
it wasn't for air, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
If it wasn't for food and water, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
If it wasn't for
Right.
the let's say the FBI,
The FBI.
the people who fought in the war, we wouldn't be here.
Oh, no. Well, that's another story. That's some other stuff that
We'll do another day.
well, all of that stuff's not true. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not true.
Oh.
You know, wars are fought for different reasons than what the people on the TV tell us they're for. They're for reasons that they don't want us to know about, because then if we know, we're going to get really, really, really mad and change everything. This whole world is bad. So will change everything in this whole world that is bad. So let's talk about where you live at now. How do you feel about where you live at now?
I feel like the other house is better, but still, while I'm here, there's better things here that wasn't at the other house. Like, let's see. In our bathroom, we didn't have a shower. But in this bathroom, we do. And now we can get clean. And at the other house, we had a bath. Yeah, we had a bath.
So I can wash myself up when I was a baby.
And I'm gonna say something else. At the other house, we weren't as smart as we are now.
Well, you were younger.
Yeah.
Right. So you've grown a lot. Right. So what about outside? Do you go outside a lot in this house while you're living in this house?
No.
Not a lot.
That's one of the consequences. We had to move, but we had to move in a bad neighborhood. That's what I don't like.
Right. So what is a bad neighborhood to you? What is bad about it? Why is it bad?
For starters, the houses. They always get messed up, and people always have to pay people to fix it. Like that house over there.
Want me to show?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. What house?
Okay.
Which one?
Do you see that green gardening hole?
Yeah.
That. That house right there used to be completely messed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at it. It's still white. It's still not completely fixed. Zoom in. Not completely fixed yet.
Okay.
See that white stuff?
Right.
It's still not completely fixed.
Okay.
And there's steps on the other side of us.
Right.
And they're messed up too. I heard a story about one time someone stepped on it and they fell down.
Yeah. So why do you think that the people can't fix up their houses? What is preventing them from fixing them?
They don't have all the things.
Renting? Are they renting? Are they
Probably.
So when you rent, the person who owns the house
Gets mad.
They're supposed to be doing all of the fixing up, right? But what happens? What happens? Did they fix up anything?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that was the owner of the house. But I saw them. They were fixing like the house, like the roof.
Let's go back over here.
They were fixing it, and it wasn't that color before either. It was all black.
Really? Okay. So now what is it? White.
That was red and white.
Okay. All right. So